Good morning, Scorpios. Happy Monday. It's a new week. It's a new week. How was that full moon in Libra? Did you guys see it last night? It was amazing. The full moon in Libra is all about letting toxic energies out of your life. Energies that no longer serve you. It's releasing the old so you can allow the new to come in. It's also about justice and fairness and honesty. So it was awesome. I had a bonfire. I did. And I've been looking forward to this full moon for like a whole year. But it was amazing. And it was a super moon at that. So let us get to it. I'm going to use today on a 9-card Celtic spread this fabulous deck. Whoop. Yep, that's right. Tarot of the Mystical Moments is back. Because why not? It's such a great deck. So this is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. If you are Scorpio, know a Scorpio, resonate as a Scorpio, I can't even say it, this is a tongue twister, or identify as a Scorpio today, I am glad to take you. So Scorpio, pull up that horse of yours and tell me what has been going on. How was your weekend? How was your weekend, guys? Hopefully it's some good energies. You have something good to say. Do you know how tarot works? You know how it works. Usually the stories that need to come out are the ones that usually are said. So if it's not your story, it's not your story, but usually it's the ones who are struggling. Those are those energies. That's the story that tends to come out, and we've all been there. So let's just support them because we've all been there. Okay, present energy for the Scorpios. What is it? What is it for our Scorpios? Ooh, Ace of Swords is back. That was a big popular one last week. And already, is it in Capricorns? I don't know. It was a popular one today too. Ace of Swords. I love that. New beginnings, clarity, knowledge, cutting what doesn't work for you to allow what does. That's what I feel like. Usually it's a sword, but he's got the key. He holds the key to knowledge, right? And the lock is in his head. He holds everything he needs for this new beginning. Okay, what's challenging that Ace of Swords? What is challenging it? Well, the Sun. How can the Sun challenge it? Happiness. That's not a challenge card. Come on. I don't think I've ever had a reading like this, to be honest, to start out like this. The Ace of Swords and the Sun card. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. That is amazing. There's just not much to say about that. That's whatever path you guys are on, you know it's higher, it's aligned to your higher self, and it's gonna bring you abundance. It's gonna bring you happiness. There's no question. There's no doubt in those two cards. Okay, what's the reason for these reading? Why are we all here today, kids? What is holding it up? Well, oh my God, that's awesome. Look at that, 9 of Swords reversed. Releasing fears, worries, the negative self-talk, the that talk we keep ourselves at night over, 3 a.m. negative thoughts. This is having a good night's sleep card. Yeah, this is great. This is great. Releasing the old, releasing that negative self-talk. That's what I'm getting strongly with it. What is the past energy for you Scorpios? What is the past? 4 of Wands reverse. Could be a breakup in a marriage, definitely. Breakup in a job, leaving one situation. Probably, I mean, the 4 of Wands upright is comfort zone. That's leaving your comfort zone. And it's probably something you didn't want to leave. Maybe you liked, if it was a job, maybe you liked your coworkers, but the boss was just a jackass and you had to go. If it was a divorce, you may have liked your location, but you just had to change residences. Okay, what is on your mind, Scorpio? What is on your mind right now? Peace, light as a feather. Look at that 4 of Swords. You can't get lighter than that. Libra energy. Yeah, I love that. You guys went to a place of peace, meditation, and you're just not letting much bother you. 9 of Swords reverse is holding up the reading, and 4 of Swords upright is on your mind. This is such a great reading so far. This is great energy. You guys are just doing your thing is what I'm getting. You're on your path. You are aligned to your higher self. You know whatever you're going to do is going to have long-term results, and you're not worried about it. You're not worried about what's to come because it's going to be the Sun. Okay, near future for you guys? Well, it's the devil. It's Capricorn. You know, this card is almost never shows up in this deck for me, but it did right now. And that may not be a bad thing. That could be the energy you're going to get into. And the devil energy is not a bad energy to get into, especially if we're talking career-wise, right? That is magnet. Like, we're talking Eight of Wands energy of really get going and getting on your path, the devil energy, like with something like that, if we clarify, just makes it even stronger. Like, there's going to be no stopping you. So we'll clarify that. How do you guys see yourselves, Scorpios? How do you see yourselves right now? How do you see yourselves? Well, the Fool. You see, it goes so well with this Four of Swords and the Sun. You know, whatever you do is good. You're gonna find your happily ever after. You're not letting much bother you on this path right now, because you know long term, no matter how long it takes, it's what I'm getting. That's what you tell yourself. No matter how long it takes, it's better to where you were. It's better wherever you were. It beats the shit out of that. But you know it's going to lead you to your ultimate happiness, which is the Sun. You are very confident. So yeah, you're in the Fool energy. You're in that new beginning energy. We have 2 new beginnings on the board. Oh, this is great. What is the energy coming towards you that you don't see coming? What is it? Well, it's Judgment. Don't you feel like the Judgment Day came yesterday with that full moon? Just want to say that again. Judgment is another new beginning. It reminds me a lot of your Major Arcana card, the Scorpio card, the Death card, allowing the old you to die so the new you can be reborn, that phoenix coming from the ashes. And the Judgment says, this past situation, on the opposite end of this, you learn some tough lessons. And it probably sucked, no doubt about that. You're not allowing it to hinder your present. You're not allowing to hinder where you're going. And you're taking what you learned forward. You're trying to leave what didn't work for you behind. And that's fantastic. Judgment is, it's like you're alive again. You know, whatever this is that your path you're on, you feel alive again. I'm getting that. You feel lighter. You feel happy. You just feel good. You're gonna, and if this isn't, again, this is the energy coming towards you. If you're not there yet, it's coming, guys. It's coming. And it's funny, it's right next to the devil. We will see if this is a person coming towards you or the energy you're gonna be in. Just want to say that again, because I know some people are like, the devil's out here. Okay, what is in your emotions? Scorpio, what is in your emotions? Well, the World. Look at all this Major Arcana, guys. Another new beginning. What the heck are you guys doing? What is this reading about? This is crazy. This is wild. This is huge. Look at this. All of these 4 cards are Major Arcana. And the Sun. How many cards are out? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Out of 9 cards, 5 of them are Major Arcana. That is wild. For those of you new to tarot, there are 20, well, the World will tell us, 21 Major Arcana, and, oh, I should know this. What is it, 78 tarot cards? So 21 of them are Major Arcana. Major Arcana are decisions out of your hands. They're fated decisions. These are, this is a path you chose before you were born, and this is just like you have little choice. The Minor Arcana things are your day-to-day things that you have influence over. The Major Arcana are destined events to happen. So the good thing is whatever you're going into it's beautiful. It's really, it's like, it's almost, I feel like this is like a karmic reward. Whatever you went through in the past, you're getting, with Judgment here and the Sun, it's like whoever it is, if it's God or your spirit guides or whoever you look up to as, you know, higher than you, is saying, you know what, Scorpio, you've been through some tough shit back here way in the past. And you earn these good karma points, so take this into this new beginning. That's the Ace of Swords here. And you took that key, you took it, and you ran. There was no doubt. With the 9 of Swords reversed and the 4 of Swords, there was no doubt in this. You guys are into this new beginning. Happily, with no, you're leaving, like the Fool energy. The Fool, typically, he carries a little bag, right? Because he's not taking the past with him into the future. He made amends for the past, and he prioritized it in his mind, and he made peace with it, and he's not taking it to influence where he's going. Okay, the outcome for you guys. What is the outcome for our Scorpios? I'm almost afraid. Isn't that crazy? Because this is a good reading. What is the outcome for you guys? Well, it's the King of Wands reversed. He's a popular little guy. King of Wands reverse. I'm not. This could be another person. We'll clarify. I don't feel like it is though. Ooh, bottom of the deck. It's the Chariot. What did I say? What did I say? In this deck, she's riding a snail, and snails are known to be slow, right? This shows you that wherever you are going, you know it's not going to be like overnight success. It's not going to be overnight like, you know, you may not see the results overnight, and you know that, and you're okay with that. You don't mind putting the time in, and you have the patience and the fortitude to, you know, to be on your journey, no matter how long it takes, because you know happiness is going to be yours. You have the patience, and yeah, you have the patience and the know-how. I want to say that too. I don't know why, but you have the patience really to see this through. And the King of Wands reverse up there, it could be, we'll clarify that. Like I said, when we're talking about within, okay, I know in tarot land, in you know, in the fairy tale tarot land, King of Wands reverse, you know, they'll say, oh, it's a player. That is such a superficial meaning. It really is. I mean, it's a superficial meaning attached to the card. If you're doing the quick read, and if it's just love read, and yeah, I mean, it is what it is. But King of Wands reverse talks about looking at other people and thinking they have their life together, and you're like, oh, why can't I have that? Why can't I have that house? Why can't I have that boat? Why can't I have that job? You know, you're on Facebook looking at people's lives, and it makes you doubt your own life, doubt what you know, almost a Five of Pentacles energy it brings on. It makes you feel like you don't have enough, when in reality, you do have enough. Those same people are looking at you probably thinking the same thing, because that's King. Scorpio, you are King of Cups. You are a king. I know that's Aries energy, but not Aries energy, Leo energy. It's king to king, right? You know you are a king. But sometimes that the outcome is looking at other people, and this could be that devil energy right here in the near future, is looking at other people and feeling that you lack in some way. And this major arcana, before we even clarify, is saying, stop it. Like, it's normal to do that, but stop it. You have everything you need to have the most amazing life. As long as you have the confidence. The King of Wands upright is super confident and super passionate, and he goes for what he wants. As long as you stay in this full energy right here, and the sun, like you stay in this energy, that King of Wands will be upright. That devil energy is, what I'm feeling right here is the energy of those nagging doubts, those nagging worries. But okay, let's clarify. It's like I clarify before I clarify. And that is why my readings are so dang long, because I'll get into like 40 definitions of each card. And I'm sorry, guys. I don't mean to hold you up. You guys are busy. You got things to do. You got things to do. You just want your messages. You want your like 8-minute reading and out of here. I don't know how people do in 8 minutes. I throw my hat off to those people. I really do. I just talk too much. I just talk way too much. Okay, what is this? Ace of Swords and the Sun. Oh my gosh. Almost don't even need to clarify that. I mean, it's just so clear, really. The story is really clear as is, but we'll clarify. What is the Ace of Swords and the Sun here? Yeah, Page of Swords. Knowledge is power. I got that so strongly with this card. I'm feeling like, I mean, if this is love, oh, my door might slam. And if my door slams, Harry the Capricorn will start barking. So, because he is such a fickle little dog. Anyway, Page of Swords is this. A lot of times when we have anxiety over situations and over new beginnings, it's because we don't lack the knowledge. We feel like we don't know enough, right? If it's a new business, it's like we feel like we don't have enough pentacles, you know, enough tangible, enough know-how to get going. The Page of Swords, the reason why you're so confident in this Ace of Swords and the Sun is you did your research. Simple as that. You did your research, and usually knowledge, it's simple as that. Knowledge is power. Page of Swords is the researcher of the deck. He's very, very smart. Very smart. And that's a sharp sword on the Ace of Swords. You're taking that knowledge into this future. So yeah, if honestly, I'm not getting love here. We're really not. I don't know, the reading so far this week is really about self-empowerment, which I think is great, because when you're at a higher frequency, it's all about raising your frequency, right? To raise your frequency is to become a better version of yourself, to put you on the path you really belong, to make you happy. That's where your real fulfillment is within you. Once you're there, and if once you're there, and let's say you're single, then that's when you're going to attract those same frequencies. Once you have the 10 of Pentacles, you're going to attract someone who already has 10 of Pentacles. And that is where your happily ever after is. You're not going to be taking care of somebody, working for someone, paying their bills. They could pay their own bills, right? You're going to go on some expensive vacations, and that is where you guys want to go. So I feel like that is why the readings are so self-focused, is to put you on to where your real happiness is within you. Okay, enough of the TED Talk. I'm sorry. Okay, tell me about this Knight of Swords reverse. Why are Scorpios getting such a darn good sleep at night? Because they are not worried, right? Oh, with the Lovers. I like it. I just said it's not love and the Lovers pops up. But let's get real. If you got a lover in your bed, you would be not sleeping, right? This is Nine of Swords reverses, actually finally getting a good night's sleep. But no, Lovers talks about choices. It talks about choices. It could be a relationship, most definitely. But Lovers typically, traditionally talks about a choice. And you guys made a choice. What I'm feeling, you made a choice to put you onto this path. You made a choice to no longer play victim. I felt like I needed to say that. To no longer have an old story dictate where you're going. To no longer have that childhood. You know, if you had a parent who never built you up, you're now building yourself up. You realize that you guys are your own cheerleaders in life. There's going to be no better advocate for you than you. That's the choice you made. You chose yourself. 10 of Cups reverse. I just said that. I feel like with the 4 of Wands reverse, this could not even be relationship. This could even be childhood. This is getting past whatever affected you even in your childhood. This is getting past all the negative self-talk that you told yourself. This is getting past saying, I can never have the 10 of Cups. I'm just not going to be one of those people that are going to be wealthy. I'm not going to, it's Susie on Facebook. She's the King of Wands. It's not me. That's the stuff that you're over. That's the stuff that you're healed. So that's what I'm getting with that. That's clarifying the 9 of Swords reverse. This is you chose to take. You chose not, it's like you erase that old story and you're telling yourself a new story. You're creating this new path, and it's really, really amazing. 4 of Wands reversed in the back, right here in the past. What is that? 4 of Wands reversed. Yeah, the Hermit. This is learning. Hermit is the Virgo energy. I just want to put it out there. For some of you that like, having your zodiacs represented out here. But the Hermit is going to a place, going within to find your inner light. See, he's got a star. His healing. This is a person who knows that maybe it took you 50 years to realize, and you've been looking for someone to heal you. That's why you went from relationship to relationship. That's why you went from friend to friend. You're trying to find someone to put you back together again, right? You realize, oh, it's me. It's me that's going to do it. This is you doing your own self-healing. And usually we heal by knowledge, like the Page of Swords. We heal but from going within and putting ourselves back and putting our 4 of Wands, whatever was destroyed in the past, it's you taking that staff, and that's the first step to rebuilding your life, to put you on a better life. Because this is actually amazing. I mean, with all this major arcana on this side in the future, this is little choice in the matter. This is like karmic rewards, and you can't reject it, not that you would want to. Okay, what is the 4 of Swords on Scorpio's mind? What is the 4 of Swords? The Page of Cups reversed. Okay, I'm kind of, let's see. Page of Cups reversed talks about creative block, just off the top of the head. If we're not talking about other people, if this isn't like, if we're not talking about old loves or old, like, relationship that didn't work out, or love offers that are rejected, I'm not feeling it, but I thought I should say that because maybe for 1 or 2 of you out there, that could be your story. It could be. But Page of Cups reverse talks about creative blockage, being blocked. There may have been something, a path that you wanted to go down, but you blocked yourself for some reason. If you know, it's just, this is what you're healing, is that childlike energy, getting back into like the Fool and the Page of Cups. That is why you went into this place, is you're healing this. It feels really strongly as healing old patterns, healing old wounds. Because the Page of Cups is within all of us. This isn't really somebody coming into your life. This is within all of us. This is that childlike, the dreams that we had that were crushed, that were so crushed by people who knew better, that were supposed to guide us, but instead of guiding us, they are telling you you're not enough, or you can't do that. That's for other people, like the King of Wands reverse. That's for other people. That's not for you, Scorpio. Well, it is for Scorpio. It's for everybody. It's for everybody, and that's what you're healing. You have this childlike innocence that was taken away. Oh, it almost brought me to tears when I said that. Okay, the devil in the near future. What is the devil here? What is the devil? Well, look at that, the Ace of Pentacles. The only thing going to hold you back from this is you. The devil's that negative self-talk. The only thing holding you back from another ace, which is a new beginning, and now we have an Ace of Swords and an Ace of Pentacles, is you. Is not allowing yourself, not allowing these gifts. The universe, God, spirit guides, angels are trying to give you this. They're saying, Scorpio, you've earned it. And Scorpio, it's just that negative self-talk, that negative devil energy, that toxic. Like, look at the lovers. They're in the traditional lovers. It's not really in this card, but the lovers are chained by the devil. It's chained to an old story that was told to you, and then eventually you probably told yourself. And here's something so beautiful that you can go into. And I think you are, because the sun is here. It's like a lot of brightness, a lot of newness. What is this Fool here? How Scorpio sees themselves? They see themselves as the Fool, light. They're letting go of that negative self-talk. And the Hierophant reversed. Yeah, you're not taking old patterns. Okay, this is really beautiful, actually. The Hierophant reverse is not conforming to societal beliefs. The Hierophant reverse is being an individual, individualistic. It's not getting married because all your friends are getting married. It's not, you know, maybe some of you are, if you're younger, you're not going to go to college because all your friends are going to college. This is like being okay. It's ironic. I was going to say beating the beat, beating your own beat. What is that expression? I forgot that saying. You know what I mean? You're going to go to your own drum. You're beating your own beat, and he's actually beating a drum there. And also the King of Wands reverse is fear of being an individual when he's reversed, right? Because when he's upright, I keep jumping around. I know, because I have ADD when it comes to tarot. I get so excited because of all the cross stories going on. But it's like interweaving to strengthen the message. But yeah, the Hierophant reverse can talk about not conforming to societal rules. With the Fool is you are doing your own thing. You're not going along to everybody else's music. You are making your own music, literally. And I think that's fantastic. I mean, if this is maybe you had parents that said, no, you're going to be this, and then you decided to do something else, and then you had guilt over it. You're not going to have guilt over it. Judgment's here. You're coming alive again. The Page of Cups is here, even though he's reversed, but he's reversed because he's on the Four of Swords. It's being healed. You're becoming alive again. You're becoming you. When you look back at yourself from 10 years, you're like, I wish I was that person. You are that person. You were snuffed out by horrible energies. But that is what is being healed, or has been healed. Because that's why Judgment is here. It's a new day. But to get into this new beginning is letting the old die, right? Why is Judgment here? Well, it's the Fool again. Look at that, right above the Fool, and it's upright. Judgment is, it's a new beginning. And you have to allow the old to die because you can't take it. Look, he's got a tiny bag. Do you think he can hold 30 years, 40 years in that little bag of disappointments? No. He's going to jump off the cliff of opportunity. He knows by staying on this stone, there's nothing left for him. It's like dying. It's just stone. He's jumping into abundance. He's jumping into his life. And also the main Judgment card is they blow a horn and the dead are rising. That is the old version of you being let go so you can rise within. It's like that old energy that is probably long forgotten about is going to be alive within you again. Ah, oh, it's really beautiful. And then once you have that, look at that, and your emotions is the world. It is it's the end of the major arcana. You went through 21 cards in the major arcana, 21 guides, 21 lessons to get where you are. And you have to be proud of that. You have to be proud of where you came from. So tell me about the world. Tell me about the world and your emotions. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune, the Wheel of Fortune reverse. And that speaks to me as not going back. After this judgment, once you walk through this door of the new beginning, the old door slams shut. And you can pull and pull on that door, but you know you don't belong there anymore. The old you is gone. The old version, the old crap you dealt with, those old energies, you're releasing them. Once you release them, that cycle is over. So upright as the world is basically a new cycle, and the old wheel it spins, but it's not spinning backwards. It's spinning one direction. And it's like Scorpio, it's your choice with the Ace of Pentacles to jump on. You can jump on or stay on this dead stone cliff. Okay, give me one more card on the wheel in the world. And again, should I say it again? Another major arcana. This is wild. Look at this. Major arcana, major arcana, major arcana, major arcana, major arcana, major arcana. On this side, except for the King of Wands reverse, but he's pretty damn close. Major arcana over here. It's like the sun is a major. The devil's a major. The lovers is a major. I mean, this reading is wild. It's wild. That's what I should title it. This is such a great reading. This is really powerful for whoever it's for. Okay, give me another card on the Wheel of Fortune. 4 Cups reverse. This is when you watch your life from the sidelines. When he's upright, not reverse. When he's like this, look at him. I mean, look, this guy is bored with his life. You know why he's bored with his life? Because he's not partaking in his life. Again, it goes back to the Judgment card. When you're not partaking in your life and you're just giving and giving and giving, the life is literally being sucked out of you to the point where a cup after cup it's like the same old, same old. I mean, he can't even look at it anymore because that's how bored he is. But when it's reverse, it's with the Hermit too over here, you gain something. You gain a new perspective. You saw something. There's something new. There's a new version of you and whatever you're going to go for. And it's moving out of emotional neutral, moving out of boredom, moving out of apathy, and actually being excited again. And that, I mean, the King of Wands, there's no other card that talks about, having an exciting life like the King of Wands. But why is he reversed? Let's clarify. Why is the King of Wands reversed? I feel like I need to shuffle. Sorry, guys. I do what I feel. For some reason, I feel like I got to shuffle that. Okay, King of Wands reversed. Why is the King of Wands reversed for Scorpios? The Ten of Swords reversed. Yeah, this is old patterns, guys. This is old patterns. I feel like that card should be upright. And the only thing stopping him from being upright is old self-talk. Some of you, whoever this reading is for, you are energetically, not physically. This is Swords talk about thoughts, right? This is you kind of stuck, not a lot, not like if we're talking Scorpio is made up of a 100% individual, like everybody, right? This is maybe 10% of you sometimes being stuck in the past. And when you're stuck in the past, living an old story, thinking of an old story, maybe it's not even one. I'm not feeling like this is one person. This is a series of people who did you wrong. This is just you kind of stuck there. And if you're stuck there, you're not moving forward. You know what I mean? It's a 4 Cups upright. When you're stuck there, this guy's there literally stuck thinking about that. That's why he doesn't want to take anybody's cup, because he's kind of stuck on this ten of Swords. And because it's reversed, it can mean stuck energy. But because he's reversed, he's no longer living, because cups are emotions, right? He's no longer in those emotions, in your emotions. Wow. You're not stuck in your emotions, if that made sense. So on the King of Wands reverse just talks about, of looking at other people, but more of looking back on your life. That's what's keeping you from being upright, is this little bit of stuck energy you got going on. But over here, like I said, with the Page of Cups reversed, just people who did you wrong. But I feel strongly this is what is being healed or has been healed. In the future, because this is outcome, it is strongly tied. See this devil energy with the King of Wands reversed? Those two are strongly tied. And this is all within you, Scorpio. This is nobody else. This is nobody else can make you have a great future. Nobody else can bring you success. But the same card is nobody else can give you a horrible life but you.